Good morning. It rained all night last night. Oh, hold on a second. I forgot my glasses. Oops. I can barely move because I didn't want to get dressed to come out here because it's so cold. So I'm in my onesie with my matching socks. I have this thin robe, and then I have the thickest robe that I could find, and then I have a hoodie on over that because my robes didn't have a hat. I didn't want to put a beanie on. So I come out here and look at the devastation. So I managed to get that tiny bit done. Ridiculous. It kept pouring, and not just like where I could sit here with an umbrella. Like, it was like pouring rain. So I got this one little corner done, and then I had to give up. Oh, I didn't cover that very good last night. Eeks. Oh, this is so wet. I decided to... I need to bring that in because it is hating it out here. Absolutely hating it. I'm trying to milk it. Oh, I forgot to cover those things up last night. It got dark, and then I can't see, and I'm out here with my phone, using it as a flashlight. I'm trying to milk these two for as long as I can, but I've given up on this bed, other than the Swiss chard, and this one, because those pumpkins are just not going to have enough time. So I'm going to pull those later on when it dries out a little bit, if it doesn't rain. I pulled that pumpkin last night because when I went to cover it, I accidentally broke the stem off. Sucked. I'm giving up on those, the cantaloupe. So I'm going to pull that out. I'm glad this bed kind of got watered a lot because it was pretty dry when I was pulling that stuff. Oh, you see any deer prints? I didn't see any deer prints. My stomach is growling this morning, though. Start my day with some more. Oh, look at this twisted piece of wood that my son found. Look at those swirls. How sick is that? And I'm loving it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. He was like, hey, look what I found. I was like, oh, I'm keeping that. Oh, well, my plastic didn't stay up very good. Look how much water. I'll have to put, like, oh, there's a dead bee. Looks like a wasp. Looks like a dead wasp. I'll have to put something heavy on that. Oh, there's a rock over here that I was using for something. Oh, my stomach just keeps growling, 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 growling. I didn't even empty my wagon yesterday. Nothing. And then if it get, I don't know, that sky's not looking fantastic. Like, it's not looking that good today. But then there's some blue pieces over there. So I guess we'll see what happens. And I haven't been able to get back to my sunflowers. This is the latest I've ever gone. But I took my golf clubs in, pulled my flag from down there, my other two golf holes, because I think the golfing season's over. Not gonna be able to golf anymore. Ooh. But other than that, I mean, this is typical. That bed just stays really nice looking. Both those two for the longest time, and now that third one. But that third one's a new bed, so I just didn't know how it would do, and I didn't know what I was doing with it until this year. And I'm going to leave it like this because I really do like it. But when I do clean it out, when everything does die, those are the California poppies. I'm tossing all those over the fence, and like it'll look like that all the way down with the pink echinaceas poking up, the big Shasta white daisies in between all that. It'll look good. And it'll be a bigger deterrent for the deer, you know, from jumping over this back fence. I mean, they're still going to find ways in. And they're still going to snoop around. But if I have enough stuff that they don't like, then they're not going to notice the stuff that they do like. You know? Oh, which I just got a new subscriber last night. And I went and looked at their little channel. And they had these deer-resistant purple flowers. And I'm going to go back to that channel and look up what they wrote, what they were. And it was really cool looking. They only had the one video. And, but it was a really cool video. And it was about those deer resistant. Ooh, look at those mountains way over there. The way the light and then the clouds are up above them. That looks so cool. Okay. So I thought I'd do like a couple minutes because I have so many new subscribers, and I'm sorry for the 34 subscribers who regularly watch my channel and know everything anyway. But my name is Shay. I live in Silver Lake, Oregon, which is in Central Oregon, way up in the mountains. I'm about 4,300 feet up above sea level. It's really hot in the summer here. I live in the deserts, the high desert outback of Oregon. And yes, it is called the Outback. My town is 50 miles from the nearest supplies, which would be La Pine, which probably has somewhere between 3,000 to 6,000 people there. And then Bend, Oregon is another half an hour from La Pine, which has lots of people. I don't know. Way more than 10,000. I don't know how many people, but like probably 80,000, 100,000, I don't know. And then Christmas Valley is about 30 miles. And then Fort Rock is probably like 16, 17 from here. Then there's Summer Lake, Paisley, Lakeview. They're all tiny, smaller towns. Christmas Valley, I think, has like 300 to 600 people. So we have around 250, 300 here. We have like maybe 10 to 13 kids that go to school. We bus to school over to in between Fort Rock and Christmas Valley. Snows in the wintertime. What else? Oh, the other person on this channel is my granddaughter, Serenity, who is 8 years old. And she does videos too. She likes to do the satisfying whatever thing is. She calls it something else. Like, I don't know what she calls it. Some weird letters. I don't know. Oh, my dog's name is Brucifer. He's a pit bull. And he's got little heart. He's white with, got a couple brindled hearts. Annabella was my other pit bull who passed away in January, who's buried in my heart bed. I don't know, like that's, I like to walk around. I'm ADHD, so that's why I flit and flutter here and there. I'm retired. I'm a painter. I painted pictures for many years. I don't paint, and I'm going to paint again. I'm just doing it for myself and not for any other reason. And let's see, some artistic. So right now, this is my painting. I'm I'm sculpting my garden is pretty much where I've been putting all my artistic energy into. But eventually I know that it's going to come to a point where I'm building the second level of the garden because I'm running out of the first level. So now I'm building a second level to the garden, and I know that there's going to come a time where that's it. And I can rearrange a few things, but it's not going to be me constantly trying to create something interesting in each flower bed. So I'm going to hopefully put on a glass house. I forget what they call them, like sunroom, and transform that into a art room / sunroom. So there'll be plants and stuff in there, but I put my easels up and have all my painting stuff. And then I plan to do videos inside there, especially in the winter time. Most of the videos I do in the winter time are just me going on walks around Silver Lake, which only has, it says we have 10 streets, but we don't have 10 streets. And some of my older videos, I don't want to give everything away, so. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. Thank you for all my new subscribers. Oh, and it blew my mind. A couple days ago, I did a 16-minute long video, and usually I only get like, 16 to 50 views or something like that. Average. It's pretty much the people I know personally that watch it. And one of my videos a couple days ago, I'm up to 1,000 views on that video. I don't know, like, it was just out of the blue. It started getting recommended. Oh, look at those birds up there. They're all perched. They're like, get out of here, lady, so that we can steal your sunflowers. I'm surprised they can even sit up there. They've been having a smorgasbord back there. Oh, that sky's looking better. Well, when I look this way, there's like, maybe like in an hour or two. It's really early. It's like 7:38. So maybe like in an hour or two, those clouds are moving fast. Maybe it'll get nicer. Oh, look at those little birds perched on my sunflower in my fence. Looking so good. We got that pile of wood. My son-in-law built a bed for his truck with all that scrap wood that we had collected for like 2 years, just different projects or whatever, and we just kept stacking the wood there, and he utilized it all. Like, that was crazy. And I'm so happy and thrilled that he was able to recycle it all and he's doing it, they're doing it for him, and my son has started a wood business. They sell rounds of wood, which, look at my pile of garbage. My son's gonna burn that this winter. Ooh, the wind! Ooh, the wind! Ooh, the wind! Ooh, the wind! I need to cover my lawnmower up. I need to dig that thing out and cover it. See? That's all the wood. I'm going to get wood from them. They're going to give me some of these rounds that I can use as steps. And I want to put my barrels on top of those so that it builds my garden up a little bit higher. So I don't have to bend over to smell like my mint or anything. It'll just be up a little bit higher. And it'll work with my golf, with my 9-hole putting thing that I have going on inside here. It's all part of it. It's in my mind. It's in my head. Too hard to explain it. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.